Hello everybody, welcome to DKTR. My name is Darren Kamali, and today we will be reviewing the Boundary Supply Errant X-Pac to find out if it is the right everyday carry bag for you. There are two different versions of this backpack, the Boundary Supply Errant Pack and the Boundary Supply Errant X-Pac. The only difference between the two being the materials it's made out of. The Errant Pack is made out of Duramax Codra, whereas the X-Pac is made out of X-Pac, which is a more lightweight and waterproof material. They come in a variety of different colors. The Errant Pack comes in a black, a blue, and a tan, and the Errant X-Pac comes in a black, a camo black, and a light gray. The Errant is a 22-liter modular pack that can be customized using Boundary's line of modular accessories to make it suit your needs, from photography to school or just an everyday pack. The Errant pack will cost you $219 US, and the X-Pac will cost you $249 US, which are in no way cheap. However, they are comparable to other backpacks in this category. So let's take a look inside. Alright, so here we've got the Boundary Supply Errant fully packed out, and what we're going to do is we're first going to look around the outside of the bag, then we're going to hop inside and look through all the different nooks and crannies so you know exactly how much stuff you can fit in here. So let's get started. One of the first things you're going to notice when you look at this bag is this weird zipperless hood. And what that is it's actually one of the coolest features of the bag. It's a magnetically closed lid that allows access to two different pockets, and I'll show you how it works. All you have to do to open it is just push down and lift up, and that's what's keeping it shut. There are two magnets here that lock into magnet spots here and keep it very tightly shut. Then, right under that, you're going to see this YKK storm guarded zipper pocket. And what YKK is, it's a very, very high quality zipper that is completely water resistant and will never latch on itself. So it's very high quality. What you will do is you will now unzip this portion, and you have this small little pocket that is lined with nylon. Nylon is a scratch resistant material, so it's great for keeping your sunglasses or phones without having to worry about scratching the screen. Right above that is another set of YKK zippers. What you will do is you will unzip those, and then that gives you access to the whole bag right here. I can reach my hand all the way to the bottom of the bag. However, the more stuff you have inside, the harder it will be to grab through this top portion. So this is more of a top access pocket where I can like grab my headphones out or put them back in really quickly. This also works great with some of the Boundary Supply modular accessories, which I'll show you in a second, that'll lock right into place here. So we'll come back to that. Another really cool feature is if you don't want to have to deal with this zipper and you want to use this as a highly quick access pocket, these magnetic latches will allow you to bypass the zipper and still be able to shut the bag. And all you have to do is push them down like that and then lift up. But sometimes it's a little difficult to do. On the side of the bag, we have what they call the commuter pocket, which is another YKK zipper lined pocket. Once we open the zipper and we look inside, what you can see is there are two slots to place your pen, as well as a little bit larger pocket where I have my wallet currently, but you can keep any small size little flat object like a power bank or something like that right there. And then you also have the Boundary Supply key dock. This will basically allow you to place your keys on using the magnetic clip that they sell separately for $19 and easily get your keys in and out of the bag from this pocket. Another thing you have is a little cord pass-through right in this corner, which will allow you to run a cord from the main portion of the bag into here and either charge your phone in here from a power bank you have inside, or if you have a power bank in here, you can run the cord the opposite way and charge maybe your iPad or your phone or maybe a small laptop. So that's that pocket. So moving on to the back of the pack. The whole back side of this pack isn't very soft. It's more of a firm material, but it's very sturdy, and it's by no means uncomfortable. It's just not very soft and cushiony, it's more firm. What you'll have here is you have a side hook to hold the bag, a side strap. However, it's not nearly as thick as the top one. Next, you have another YKK zipper using this secret pouch, which is great for storing any small items like a passport, for example. Anything very thin and small would work great in this pocket as long as you don't have to get to it often. So a passport, an ID, or some cash. It's more of a secret theft-proof pocket that's very hard to get into. If you could put larger objects like a wallet in there, but depending on how thick that wallet is and the material it's made out of, you will be able to feel it through the cushion back here. Just keep that in mind. On the other side, you have a Velcro pouch that can be used to store this G-strap. This G-strap will then be hooked across the bag like that, and we'll streamline these shoulder straps so you can carry the bag almost like a briefcase without the shoulder straps flying everywhere. I don't think it's very useful, but it does give you that option. So we can put that back in. The other thing that I keep in this pouch is the chest strap. So this is a magnetic chest strap that will unlock and just click back into place, and you can latch it to any of the 4 spots right here using the G hooks. So it's completely up to you. If you want this, you can take it off. I like to keep it right here, but they do give you the option to use the chest strap. Alrighty, so the next thing we're going to take a look at is the side water bottle holder. So the water bottle holder is made out of the same material as the rest of the pack. However, on the top there is a stretch of elastic that will allow bigger water bottles to stay tight, while smaller water bottles will also fit because it's not already made for those larger ones. So Boundary claims that this will hold up to a 32-ounce water bottle. So first I will show you it with a 25-ounce water bottle. As you can see, it can slide right in and it stays in there nice. However, let's try it now with a 40-ounce hydro flask. So this is a 40-ounce hydro flask, and you can actually put it in. It's a little harder, but it will actually fit this 40-ounce hydro flask. But the one thing that's happening is the larger the water bottle you put on the side, the more it will encroach on the inside space. So you've got to keep that in mind. You can also use the side water bottle pocket to hold a small tripod. Right here I've got the Manfrotto Compact Action Tripod, and it's a little difficult to put in, but you can still fit it in. It's just because of the odd shape of the feet. Then, in order to secure it to the bag, you can reach into the side pocket and find a G-hook, which is hidden away. You can then take that G-hook and latch it across the Manfrotto tripod, and then hook it onto one of the last straps on the front of the bag. This will ensure that the tripod stays secure and doesn't fall out. So the last thing I want to show you before we jump inside the bag is on the bottom there is this last zipper pocket, which is actually a waterproof and smell-proof pocket. So what this can be used for is either shoes, dirty gym clothes, or even like a lunch if you're worried about some liquid seeping out of the container. This will keep all your stuff inside the bag safe from liquid while also holding it. Now that we've toured the outside of the bag, let's start to look inside. The second way to get inside the main compartment, besides this front flap, will be these zippers on the side. But what they've done is as you zip the side pocket down, it'll be blocked by this magnetic latch strap right there. And what's that for is so you can open the bag to get to your laptop and tablet compartment without having to have the whole bag flop open. And if you want to get to the whole bag, all you have to do is push on the magnetic lock and it'll unhook just like that. And then you can zip all the way down on both sides. So then once that's completely down, the bag can pop open like that. So first thing we're going to look at is right here, which Boundary calls the Workspace. So you've got 2 stretch match pockets and then a double tablet holder or computer holder. The reason why I say computer or tablet is because the tablet holder is actually very large. So in there right now, which is guarded by another one of the magnetic straps that we can open, in there right now I have a iPad mini, which is only a couple inches. However, in the back packet, I have the 12.9-inch iPad Pro, which I can also fit inside the tablet pocket, and then I can put an even bigger computer in the back pocket. Let's put this back in here, and then close this all shut. It's all magnetic. It's very fun. Then, in this side right here, I have a power bank, and on the other side, I just have a USB-C wall adapter. So these are just great pockets to fit anything like that. On the bottom portion, I'm storing a hoodie that I can wear, and on top of that are the AirPod Maxes. But when we look inside, what we can actually see is there are these 2 side pockets too that you can kind of put stuff into, and they're also stretch mesh, so they'll expand a little bit. So you can put like a t-shirt, a small towel, or just kind of anything that you want to fill in right there. Last pocket's right here. It's a little zippered pocket on the top that is also stretch mesh. It's not very deep though, because this portion actually shares to the opening right here. But so right now I have a USB-C cable as well as one of the accessories that will go inside one of the camera inserts that I'll show you in just a minute. Now let's talk about some of the modular accessories I mentioned earlier. Boundary Supply has a line of modular accessories that can be implemented both inside and outside of the bag to either increase storage or to make different compartments inside to keep certain expensive equipment safe, like cameras or drones. These include the MK2 camera cube, the port kit, the aux compartment, and my personal favorite, the CB1 camera insert, which I have right here. Alright, so now we're going to look at how to put the modular accessory into the bag. So, open the bag, and you're going to see on the front of the CB1, there are two little holes. And that's the same as right here and right here. And then, on the back, there are these two little magnetic clips right there. And what's going to happen is those are going to go right here and right here. Then, this case portion is going to tuck under this right here. So, we're going to push this inside, just like this, all the way down. And then, we're going to push it all the way down inside the bag. Then, we're going to lift and fold this under. Then, we're going to lift this up, just like that. Just like that. And then, we're going to clip the front portion here in like that. And then clip the portion here in like that, and then the magnets will lock it on. Now, this closes like this, and you can just close the bag over itself like that, and it'll lock straight in to place. So, now it's completely locked in that. And what you can do is you can open this up, and you have straight access into that. So, we can take an item like the drone, and we can put the drone in right here, and then we can also take the controller and put it in and place it on the other side. Just in like this, just like that. Now you've got that. We can take it off, get the drone out very quickly, just like this. Another thing you can do that open is you can take a camera and just stick the camera in just like that. So now you can close the pack just like that. It's closed. When you need to, just open it up, grab out your camera really quickly, right? On the inside, you'll have these things, and you can take them out, and you can remove them, and then put them in wherever you would like. Just like that, and they're completely customizable, and you get two. So this is what the bag will look like when you're wearing it. For reference, I'm 5'8". That's a side view of the bag. That's the view from the back. That's the view from the other side. And what's great about this bag is those side access pockets allow you to easily get into your stuff. Like right here, I can pull out my wallet very quickly if I need to, and also that key pouch would be right there if I needed to grab my keys very quickly. I can just zip it up and put it back on. Then, if I wanted to take a picture with my camera, I can really quickly get to that by using the magnetic lid, pulling out my camera from the CB1 insert, and really quickly just taking a photo. So that's what the bag looks like on person. Now that we've looked through the bag, let's talk about some of the pros and cons that will help you decide whether this is the bag for you. Let's start with some of the cons. So, one of my main issues with the bag is actually in the magnetic lid itself. I think it's a fantastic idea, and when it works, it's amazing, but a lot of the time, you'll spend 10, 20, 30 seconds trying to force those magnets to properly latch into place. And this is especially true if the top of the bag isn't full, or you don't have the CB1 camera insert in there, or because it's very loose, and it's very hard for you to get those magnets to automatically kind of sort themselves into place. However, you'll find times where you're getting it every time. It works fantastic. Another issue I have with the bag is if you choose to use the CB1 camera insert or a water bottle on the side, or you choose to put the shoes underneath it, that's going to limit your storage that you have inside. If you put the CB1 camera insert, you have less space on that little mesh zipper on the back side of it. If you put a water bottle in, that pushes into the side of the main compartment very slightly. It depends on the water bottle you use. But if you use the shoes, if you put any shoes in there or anything into that shoe compartment, that directly goes into the bottom. And another thing is, if you have one of the Boundary Supply accessories like the MK2 camera case and you put it inside to the main compartment of the bag, you won't be able to fit anything in the shoe compartment because those use the same exact space. Another slightly smaller issue that I have that's not really that big of a deal, it just would be nice to have, is the laptop and tablet are not suspended from the bottom of the bag, which basically means if you drop your bag, there's nothing holding them up to hit the bottom, so they will make contact with the floor. Boundary Supply has fixed this in some of their bags like the Boundary Supply Prima system, which has the laptop stand suspended. Another flaw of the Boundary Supply Errant would be the actual size of the shoe space. I wear a size 12, and there is absolutely no way that I could fit any shoes in there. In fact, the largest shoe that I could fit would be a woman's size 8.5, and I was able to fit both in there snug. One last thing, which isn't really a positive or a negative, the back and the cushioning on the shoulder straps is very stiff. It's not very cushiony. However, I still find it very comfortable. That's just up to your personal preference of what you prefer. But it's not all just negatives. There are plenty of positives to the bag as well. First and foremost being the material quality and the production quality is absolutely amazing. This is one of the nicest bags I've ever held. The material seems super durable, super water resistant, and it just looks amazing. The modularity allows for a lot of customization. Whether I just want to take it to school for a day or if I want to go traveling with it, I can. If I want to use it to go hiking, I can. If I want to use it to go out and shoot photography, all those modular components allow me to do whatever. The pocket layout is fantastic. You can fit almost everything I need nowadays, especially now that we're moving to a more tech-oriented. You don't need to carry as many notebooks and pens and papers. If you need to carry those, you still have the space for it, but you can kind of get by with just an iPad nowadays. And one of the best things about it is when it works, it works. When that lid is closing, the magnetic lid is closing every time, and it's super quick, it's super easy. When everything just clicks into place, it's one of the most easy and simplistic bags I've ever tried. The Boundary Supply Errant and Errant X-Pac are both excellent everyday bags that's modular system allows you to customize it, whether it be for your daily walk to work or a short trip out of the country. I would say that although the bag does have its cons, just the production quality and material quality alone make it well worth looking into, and it may be the right everyday bag for you. Everybody, thank you for watching. My name is Errant X-Pac. This has been DKTR. I hope to see you all soon.